This week on the show, we're featuring Amethyst, 10 jokes, iolite under the microscope cam, potatoes on why did I buy that, an interview with the dog pound. And I had better make this a good show. You might be watching. Why did the chicken get fired? He fouled up. Let's start the show. I like this piece of crystal. It's a nice clean piece of crystal. It's a soft color. Not necessarily super vibrant, but it was by the time we finished it. That's what happens when you get the display of color in the right area. We'll get things fired up and going here, and then we'll get through a couple portions of the show, and then we'll hopefully get to talk to the dog pound about 8:30. And I got a couple of special questions for him. We're gonna get to know him, ask him about his lottery pizza, and Mr. Sparks a lot. No way! It's Mr. Sparks a lot. Oh man, just got a great idea. I got a great idea. We gotta get an interview with Mr. Sparks a lot. Mr. Sparks a lot, we gotta get you up here for an interview. That's what we gotta do. What to do? It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna talk to the dog pound. He's gonna talk to us about his game night that he does on Thursdays. He's gonna talk to us about his growing in his garden and his entrepreneurship at about 8:30. Let me grab the microscope and we can get ready for that. There it is. Cheers. Got us a nice fresh frosty Mountain Dew. Hello from the UK. 'Tis nerdy. Oh, it is. This is the best place on the internet. I just did one last week. Oh man, Mr. Sparks a lot. He did a couple of lives too, and they were great. And I missed the crapple jacks out of them because I've been so busy. Mr. Sparks a lot. If you're not busy, come out here, man. There is so much work I've been having to turn it down. I'm lucky to be able to even do the show. Actually, I really am because I didn't have a gem ready. All I had ready was a dog pound gem, and I wanted to do his gem when I had the interview with him lined up, and he was willing to, and he was blessedly available to do the interview today. And some spread lies, others know the truth. Who is who? I don't know, but I will tell you this: it is nerdy. This, like, the space between the molecules being split by the samurai sword, we precede the curve. Basically, we are the hottest thing this side of the future, and you are a part of it. That's why we can place this in the chats. Trendy Club. Does it work? That one. Yeah, I don't have to capitalize it. I don't have to do those things. I can just type it. Cool stuff. You have had a drink almost ready for bed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, whoops. I think I bumped the table. I'll do that sometimes. Shaky cam. And, well, the thing about drinking soda pop just before bed, it keeps my brain going and my body sleeping, so when I wake up, I'm groggy. And I think that's what's going on. I actually tried to switch to caffeine-free Mountain Dew, and they stopped selling it in America. Apparently, they only sell caffeine-free Mountain Dew in Canada, which is weird. It's extra weird. I don't know why they do that. So I've been switching to juice. When I'm actually not going to bed, I'm going to do a little bit of work on the shower. I'm going to go install some shower shelves. Should be dry enough now that I can go and do that. Oh no, I didn't fire up the chat bot. That's why that doesn't work. Gotta fire up the chat bot to make it work properly. And then we sing a song, because that helps it work properly. There we go. Alright, we're going to try and do that one again like this. Pound sign, and then we place things. Do the do. We do. We do the do. Because we do the do. No, that's wrong. Let's see. Okay, yeah, welcome to the Trendy Club. If it's shiny, it's cool. Only eyes to please. Oh, dude, that's what we're trying to do here. This is a classy show, I tell you what. Because if I ain't got the money to buy my rich people things, I'll make my own rich people things. And we got all kind. We got. What do we got? Gemstones. We got the microscope. That's classy, right? We got jesting. That's that's a classy thing. We got buying stuff, and that's pretty classy. And then we got what do we got? Chess. That's pretty classy. And then interviews and all that. Yeah, that's good. We got nothing but class here. We got top quality right here. Fresh stuff too. I mean, my jokes are fresh, very, very fresh. The dog pound made it. All right, the dog pound. I even got a link thing for you, so that way we can post your link. And let's see if we can do this. Let's see. Bam. That way I can get all the. Oh, Colette S made it. Hey, waiting. Okay, actually, we got to do that over on Mr. Sparksalot's channel. Let's see, there's the Dog Pounds link. So we'll open up the Dog Pounds' channel, and we can close that, and then we'll post it, and we can pin it. And we'll be like, oh, yeah, actually, we should, that's a better one to pin. We'll just pin the YouTube administrator comment. Blam! Pinned. Like we actually know what we're doing. So I was going to talk about something. Don't remember exactly what. That's why I got to write these things down, because it's like, I'm going to think of it in real time, but there's always so much going on. I'm like, okay, what do we got going on? Is the video done yet? Is the audio working? How long has it been since I've looked at the chats? What was I talking about 3 seconds ago? Did I get distracted? Did something happen that I should be paying attention to? Why did the chicken get fired? He fouled up. And those are jokes that will keep you from watching the joke portion of the program. But you know what we should get to before we run out of time, because it's getting pretty close, is the microscope portion of the program. Okay, let's do the camera, and then we can get this microscope thing fired up. And we'll look at this piece of iolite. This piece of iolite is actually for a previous interview. We're going to get to shaping this one for Sam Whitfield. Let's see, there's the mic, there's the camera, and we're in action. Okay, yeah, this is a rough piece of iolite. It's in rough shape. It's got these like kind of feldspar-y, see the little flickery flashes? Those are different parts of crystal forming, but they're all kind of forming randomly. And then you notice how this has the white area and then the dark area, and then it's got the bluier area, and that all has to do, this little fluorescence over here is more about the way that the crack is flaring out underneath. It's not really the color of the stone. But that kind of shows how it's different crystal types and different concentrations. But for the most part, when we get into this thing, I'm rather confident that this is actually going to be a blue gem with specks of black stuff in it. Let's get a light under it, shall we? See if we can show it a little bit better, and then we'll get a little close-up of it. And then we'll do the wide eye by that portion of the program. Blork. Yeah, look at all that light coming through there, but it's got stuff. But we're going to grind most of that off the top. It's a hard nodule. Think of it this way. It was harvested out, and this part stuck together for a reason. Now notice the sides probably going to all get grounded off. That a little bit here. We're going to have to shape it up a little bit. A lot of that. So long. See you later, buddy. Thanks for hanging in there and protecting the stone so it got to us. And then we're basically going to cut it into like a box or maybe like a Winter Fresh logo type thinger with some nice edge facets. And maybe we'll be able to get that done by next week. I'm hoping. Let's get a close-up of it, shall we? Okay, so that's that. Let's close up. Wait a minute. Where's that efflorescent spot? Let's close up on the yellow spot. Okay. Oh, Colette. Okay, so I was looking at 5 megapixel webcam microscope cams, and then I was looking at 12 megapixel microscope webcams. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bump it up to a 12 megapixel microscope cam, so that we can really zoom in on stuff like this. It just looks like it should flake right off of there, but it's holding on. They're bonded with electrons. It's so weird, isn't it? Like when things share electrons and it's like all, you know, two atoms are going to fall apart, and then the electron's like, nope, come back here to the other one, and it's like, zook, and then it's going around the backside, and they're going to fall apart, and it's like, oh, hey, no other one, come back here, zook, and then it sucks back together. And so everything's just like, it's like being held together by the electron's force. So crazy. Okay, I need a focus master. I need an auto-focusing camera. I wonder if we can get something like that. Was there something else I was going to show on the microscope cam? Probably. I think I was going to show that $10 bill, but I couldn't find it. I know it's around here somewhere. It's around here somewhere. I don't have an update on the quartz. I probably showed this quarter, 1969, 8 quarter, close enough. I don't know. It's not real special, but you got to see something other than just one thing on the microscope cam. And we're going to switch over to the wide eye by that cam portion, right? Got naked and hopped in the shower. Oh, okay. Right on. Get clean and polished up. We can, you know, get through the microscope portion like that. With love and honor in your heart, any stone will shine. Oh, hey, that's a good point. That's a really good point. I like that. Oh, man. Tom Kelly Show liked a message you sent. Okay, check this out. I'm going to show this because this is important for a couple reasons. Okay, Tom Kelly Show liked a message you sent, and it's not even going to focus. I could put it under the microscope cam, and you can see Tom Kelly. Liked a message you sent. Okay, so we're gonna interview Tom Kelly show on this show. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be as awesome as the show where I tried to do an interview with the Dog Pound, which is this show, which is why I'm glad you're here. Because we're going to do an interview with the Dog Pound after we get through with the Why'd I Buy That portion and the joke portion. Okay, there's that. And the Why'd I Buy That portion is where I try to understand why I buy that. What am I buying and why? This week, I buy potatoes. I buy potatoes, yes. I buy the frozen potatoes. I buy the ones that you can heat up. The tater tots? Nah. I mean, I like the tater tots, but the tater tots are drummy and they have to go in the oven. If I get the crispy crowns, the flat tater tots, you know, the flatter, rounder tater totteries, and try to get them toddies hot, then I put them in the microwave to heat the core, toaster oven to heat the outside and get them crunchy. You can have tater tots in like 5 minutes. So that's why I get the tater crowns. And I've tried the fries. Fries work. The waffle cut fries, they require the oven and a little bit of time. Hash browns, I like the cakes over the just the shake it out stuff because I like the crunchiness. I like it to be real crunchy, you know. So I actually, when I do hash browns, I like to put oil in a foil thingy, a foil of oil, and then you put the hash browns in the oil and they crunch out. It's like French fries and, you know, right off of the grill, baby. Get that smoky flavor. But this time I bought a bag of crispy crowns. They were like 2 something D, and you know, mostly what the tater tot crispy crown round is a vehicle to get more salt and ketchup into my brain. So I tend to put a lot of salt and then, you know, dunk, not just dip, but dunk in the cake. Not, I'm joke kind of laying it in there, but a lot of salt, decent amount of ketchup. Some of them I actually eat without the ketchup, but overall they sit well and they power me sometimes. So, you know, occasionally I will buy a bag of crispy crown tater rounds. Do you buy crispy crown tater rounds or any type of potatoes? And why do you buy potatoes? Not a tatery enough for the tater tot club. Ah, you don't buy the tater tot, not the crispy crowns, but the French fries, right? Or maybe it's no, not the French fries. The you know, the tater skins. Yeah. Oh man, I had those tater skins once that you cook in the oven. They did not turn out right, and that's probably partially my fault, but it's probably also partially because tater skins they're better fresh, right? Tater skins are better when they're fresh. Want some tots with your ketchup? Oh man, that's the thing. I was talking about like shrimp and such, right? And it's like, you know, basically when it comes to fish, the fish is a way to get it keeps the tartar sauce on the fork, you know, gets it into the mouth. That's basically how you dunk to get the tartar sauce in the mouth. But that's basically also the end of that video. So let's get another video rolling before we get into... Oh, that's right. We've got... Okay, yeah, that's pretty much most of the gem anyway. I'm just straightening it out on this video. Right, so we are actually to the part of the show that you will regret the most. And it is called... I gotta get some assistance to get this far in the show. It's delayed, but it's also delayed for a reason. It's called the joke portion of the program. All right, so it's not very good this week, but I got a couple of them, hopefully. Let's see. Um, why did the travelers social distance in France? They didn't want to infect the parasites. That was just a. I got too many notes this week. That's the problem with the joke. Okay. Why did the gardener plant uranium? She wanted to grow nuclear plants. Nuclear plants, right? But then she realized that that's not safe, so she used 22 Gemstones Plant Food. It's good. Yep. Sell that product. Buy my things. I went to call customer service and I told them my problem, and they said I should call a beaver because they're the only ones who can afford to give a damn. And I said, "Are you serious?" And she said, "No, actually, you should call a hockey player because they can afford to give a puck." Why did the driver search for a Pandora station while driving? Because they couldn't find their Lincoln Park. It's a Lincoln Park joke. Okay. Let's see. Books, right? People sell books and you buy books and then you read the words. But, I mean, the money already has words on it. I'll just read those. Which reminds me, I have trouble reading. It's like I have dyslexia, which is where the vowels move around. Every time I try to read, I have a bunch of vowel movements. Why did the chicken get fired? He fouled up. And last one, I promise. Why was King Arthur such a good dancer? He had the rhythm of the night. And the rhythm of the joke portion of the program. Okay, I can actually wait. Let's turn this down so that we can actually restart the gem portion of the program. Okay, that's done with that, and we got this, and we can open that. That way we can actually kinda get ready for the interview portion of the program. I got the Zoom meeting, and let's see, we're getting close. All right, okay, so we got. Oh, my participant has joined. We can actually do the meeting thing. Not enough Mountain Dew. Oh, yeah, I should take another one. Cheers. Oh, no. Yeah, Farrah's here. Oh, wow. Farrah Cash showed up. Yeah, I am, oh, so you mean they are a shitty reader? Okay. Yep, pretty much. That's what I get. I, oh, I give a puck. Oh, that's great. Glad you all like the joke portion. Okay, let's get this meeting fired up, right? Okay, we got to get this up here. And then, all right, I'm going to start the meeting. And I'm going to switch over. Okay, I'm going to start the meeting and try and get it fired up. And then that means I have to switch over my audio. So you will see me shortly. Cheers.
This meeting is being recorded.
Hello. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Not a problem. I got a crazy story for you when we go live. It's about trying to get a haircut. Any way you want. Okay. Ah, okay. Not too bad. And so sat around, read a book. The weather was nice. It's a pretty good day. I've been reading a book on gardening, on how to tend your soil.
All right. I think they can hear me now, and you can hear me.
Yep, yep.
Let's see if I'm... I don't think I'm echoing. I think they can hear you, but they can't hear me. All right, so let's see if I can fire up the... we'll get the gem there, and you are here. Let me shrink this down. I pinned your link,
Okay.
and let's see, I changed the banner to read entertainer, gardener, and entrepreneur Lost Dog.
Nice.
Type sausage to drop his link.
Sausage party.
Oh man, that's one of my funny words. I have a list of funny words. The idea is that when this list gets long enough, all I have to do is read the list, and then, eventually people will laugh. And so far, the list is phooey, dunce, fanny, booty, nanny, jiggly, hanky, spanking, and sausage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a lot of stuff about booties. Okay, and I'm trying to stay away from like vernacular, like man business. Like I'm trying to stick with actual words.
Actual words.
So anyway, if you have any, if you or anyone have any funny words at any time, by all means email them to me. But we're not here to talk about funny words. We're here to talk to the Dog Pound, also known as Lost Dog, who has a channel on YouTube, and we're going to get to know him. He's going to tell us a story, and then we're going to ask him a couple of questions.
Okay.
Okay, so first question. If you won the lottery and you went for pizza, what would be your lottery pizza?
Ooh, my lottery pizza. I'd have to go for a meat lovers combined with the supreme, and then you throw some pineapple on it.
Oh, all right. Pineapple crowd, yeah. Any particular style crust?
Oh, ooh. I'd have to go deep dish. Deep dish on that with a nice buttery crust, maybe mozzarella filled.
Ooh, yeah. Like the Chicago style where they put the mozzarella in the bottom and then they build it up.
Kind of. Yeah.
Do you ever put tomatoes in? Like I put tomatoes. No, I don't put them on the pizza. I put them in the sauce. Fresh tomatoes. You sauce fresh tomatoes, cheese toppings in the oven.
I've never done that one myself, but I've had to make them. I used to work in a pizza place, and I've had to make stuff like put fresh tomatoes on it and stuff.
Pizza place, high five.
What's up? I've had some weird orders, like just basil leaves and some mozz cheese. I mean, people like some weird shit.
Yeah. I used to work at Godfather's where we had the taco pizza, and they had no beans, just the taco sauce with the sausage, and then I would put hamburger and bacon, and then you got like 70% cheddar and 30% mozza, and then put some mushrooms and some Canadian bacon on there, and then that it's a little sour cream after you're done, But
Heck, you had me sold on bacon. You put bacon on something, I'm gonna eat it.
So that's your lottery pizza. It's got to have some bacon on it, right?
Gotta have bacon. Everything's better. Pork fat rules.
Okay, so you got a story to tell us.
Well, I decided it was time for a haircut. So I left my house at 9 o'clock this morning, went over about 5 blocks to where the local barber is, and I went and sat down. And after about 15, maybe 10 minutes, another guy came in there. And then within 15 minutes, the guy in the chair got up. And then the barber looks at me and says, "You got an appointment?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't know I needed one." "Oh, we only take appointments." I looked at him and said, "You couldn't have told me that 15 minutes ago when I walked in here as I'm sitting chatting with you and the other gentleman? For 15 minutes, you couldn't have told me this?"
Dang.
So I leave there, right? I'm annoyed at this point. I leave there.
Mm-hmm.
And in my area, there's like over a dozen barber shops. I live in a predominantly black area.
Okay,
And, I,
dude. That is a bad Google review right there. Mm-hmm.
and well, I know a couple of barber shops. They won't cut my hair. They don't cut white people's hair and stuff. And that's not an uncommon thing in the city. You know, you have specialized barbers
Hmm.
and stuff. But I went to 6 different barbers today. I couldn't get a freaking haircut.
Really?
Dude, there was places, big old signs on the door, no appointment needed. You walk in there, "Do you have an appointment?" "No, your sign said I didn't need one."
Yeah.
Oh, this COVID's got everything messed up, man.
Mm. Yeah, it was really strange. I was wondering for a while, like, what, because I used to go to George's, and then I went to the cost cutters a couple of times, and I mean, I always leave there with my hair looking pretty normal, but the problem, it always goes back to, like, after I get out of the shower, right? And I comb it up, then,
Okay.
you let it dry, and you run your hand through it. Does it look funny? Is it like weird shaped? And that kind of takes me back to the last. I went to the House of Hair because they were open, and they're like, yeah, we're open, just come on in. And I really like getting my hair shampooed, like when somebody else is washing my head. Just saying, gotta get one of those every time. Love that. But like, look at this
Man likes a
crap.
massage.
I didn't do this. I combed it, done. And this girl she did a great job. So if you're ever out near Davenport, yeah, go there. They'll cut your hair, man.
You got like a feathered wave going, you know?
Oh yeah, it's a
I like
good
it.
thing that made Conan jealous. But no, I mean, I gotta say that's really strange.
Yeah,
I
like I
mean,
said,
that
6
ruins your
places.
day, right? I mean,
Oh,
after the fifth
absolutely.
place, you gotta be pretty worked
Two
up to begin with.
2 hours I'm driving around and I couldn't get a haircut.
Wow, that's a lot of not only like time, but
Oh yeah.
stress in traffic and gasoline and your tires, which that just becomes like frustrating. That ruins your day, man. I can understand. But I think if you keep perseverance in mind, and I have come to find out that planning always helps a lot. If you plan something out, I guess maybe the appointment is probably part of that, but I mean, whatever
Um,
happened to being able to go somewhere and stand in line?
are you check out what's going on in the chat for a second?
Oh, do we have something going on in the chat?
Some person can't see or hear us, and another one says it sounds like we got windows open.
Oh, maybe we do. Okay, yeah, let's check out the quality so far. Because maybe it's not working out.
I don't know.
Let's see. Stranger danger, don't like sausage. Okay, he was talking about before I had fixed my microphone.
Okay.
So now, let's see. Now
No,
it's all good, right? Okay. We have a guest, honest guest, mate. Okay. You're back. Interview. This is an interview, Mr. Sparks a lot. I was gonna change that, but then I figured it's too fitting. It down below, if Lost Dog down below, there's a bar and it reads, "This is an interview."
I'm actually watching the stream here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Buds and Hazard just came in. That's a master grower right there.
Awesome buds and hazards here. Right on. Sorry to all the men that have to do that. I don't think Jacob thought about that. I do not think about stuff sometimes. I
Sometimes.
would have said CC's Buffet. Oh, okay, CC's Pizza Buffet. Gotcha. Just getting caught up in the chat. Got the drums, got the emojis. The show is about to yeah, and echo. Is it on my end? Okay, do we have echo? Have a good sound and picture. Okay, thank you, Farah. We're actually working on a gem for Farah. We're working on a perfect amethyst, and it is too. It's actually like it's the perfect point and the perfect purple. I can't rush it, and I need to, but the thing is, like I couldn't get to where I was sure what I was missing. Now I know that I can cut polishes with my polish compound, but I need a lap that doesn't scratch the stone. And I'm wondering if I need one or two, but actually I've been working so much lately I might be able to afford both laps. So actually I think we might actually be like 6 or 8 months away from finishing that stone. It's going to be really exciting. Speaking of which, how do you like your stone?
I do. I do. I was wondering about the back end of it, how it's slanted, how
Mhm.
you shaped it like that. Why did you shape it in that form?
So it kind of had that already on it,
Okay.
and I thought about evening it out, but then it wouldn't have its flare, and so I thought about making it a 45, but that makes it a lot smaller. So
Yeah.
if I leave it that way, then I can get those bars, and then you kind of get more of a weird uneven flare, and it stays bigger. You get more mass that way,
Okay.
and you get at least some level of flare right off the face, and then kind of around after that. So that was basically the idea behind the design, is to give you a
Okay.
nice big chunk of gemstone to hang on to.
Thank you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. So, thank you for talking about your lottery pizza so that we can get to know you and telling us your story. I can't wait to hear the rest of it over on your channel after you get a haircut. That's going
Yeah.
to be awesome. And I have a couple more questions for
Okay.
you about your channel, which I
What do
wanted
you
to
got?
say welcome to Buds and Hazard. Thank you for coming, Buds. And Jeanette Korzenko made it. Cheers. You got to get to know Jeanette. If you don't know Jeanette, you're not getting out there. And Rosin Smoke showed up. Cheers, Rosin Smoke. He's
What's up,
helping
Rosin?
us with the old logo or the old label there.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh
Very
yeah.
cool.
Mother Nature made a logo, and I gave it to my label company, and they have just been like it's putting the whole thing together, man. It's really cool, which kind of takes me to the questions, because I wanted to ask you, I hear that you have a channel. Could you tell us what it is about?
Oh, my channel?
Hmm.
Well, Thursday nights we play games, fully interactive. We do Connect Four, Battleship, Tic Tac Toe,
That's
and
awesome.
Hangman. It's based on trivia, so it's like I say, it's interactive with the chat. And then
Mm-hmm.
Sundays, like this evening here, about an hour or so, we just do topics. We open up a panel and we do topics. Tonight's going to be about political parties. What party do you belong to, and are you wrong? We're actually
Mm.
gonna, we're actually going to look up the definition of some of these parties and see if what people think they are is what they are or not.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting, because there
So,
are there's a huge Wikipedia article list of political
oh
parties.
yeah. And,
So that's
and the
gonna be
thing is,
awesome.
And the thing is, people have their own conception on, okay, say just the main two, Democrat or Republican.
Hmm.
They have their own conception on what a Democrat is or what a Republican is. But most of them don't know the exact definition of what it means to
Mm.
be that.
Most
So we're
people
going to
that you
explore
run
that tonight.
into in real life, or most people on the internet, or most people both in real life or on the internet?
No, say that again.
Well, you said most people. So I'm trying to gauge, you mean
In
most
general,
people in on the internet or most people in real
in the world.
life?
In the
or
world, most people in general.
most people that you run into in real life and on the internet.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
and
All right.
especially the younger generation.
So, what time did you say that was 10 o'clock Eastern or 10 o'clock Central?
10 o'clock Central, about an hour and 17 minutes, 18 minutes.
Oh, okay. So at the end of this show, it's about an hour away from that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So, wait, do the dogs attack? That sounded oh, that was Chris coming in. Chris the Phenomenon. He gets the dogs. The dogs come in
Well, Buds and
and
Hazard says he belongs to the pot party.
the
Oddly
papa.
enough, Buds and Hazard, we're going to talk about it tonight. I found
Wait,
a
tell me
marijuana.
there it there
Go ahead.
is.
Yes, I found a marijuana associated political party that we will be talking about this evening.
Well, there you go. Okay, next question. Uh, so what is this game night thing that you were just talking about? And by the way, I don't need to ask the question. I'm asking for the chats because
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
enjoyed your game night and
yeah.
I've
You've been
missed your
there.
game night because I've been so busy. But I can't wait for the next one. What do you have coming up on the next game night?
Well, it's basically game night is my reason to laugh and have fun. Because we ask questions, just random. It could be history, it could be science, it could be math questions. I
Like how
even have,
long is the Mississippi River?
yeah, stuff like that,
Okay,
And
gotcha.
I even have a section of questions from that TV show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Mm,
And
okay.
I did that a couple of weeks ago, and come to find out, most of us on YouTube are not smarter than a fifth grader.
Well, yeah, it's all from the chapters they skipped in school,
Right? So yeah, it's just a lot of fun. A lot of me feeding off the chat. They make a comment and I feed into it. It's kind of like a comedy show. I'm the comedian up there and I'm feeding off the crowd.
Gotcha. And
That's kind of what I do.
so when can we catch this game night?
Thursday nights about 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock Central?
Yes, 10 o'clock Central.
10 o'clock Central time. All right. Okay. Last question. Well, yeah, you just kind of answered. When and where can people find more Dog Pound?
Right here on my couch.
Okay.
No,
So
Sundays and Thursdays, 10 o'clock usually.
Sundays and Thursdays at 10 o'clock Central. Gotcha. Okay. Man, I wish I had more questions and I wish I had more time to spend talking because, I mean,
I got questions for
okay,
you.
ask away.
What initially got you into gems? Not gem cutting, but the realm of gems itself. What initially got you into it?
The color.
Oh, okay.
The earliest example I can remember is thinking about the gems that Robin Hood was taking from
Okay.
taking back, I guess, from Prince John in the Disney movie.
Yeah.
So do you remember the Robin Hood Disney movie where the characters were anthropomorphic animals who talked and
Oh, yeah.
stood?
Yeah.
They walked on two legs, but they were various animals. And
I picture in my head Robin Hood being a fox with a green shirt, a green hat, and a red feather.
yep, and
Yeah.
Baloo the bear played the
Friar Tuck.
character of no, not
No, it wasn't Friar
Little
Tuck.
John,
Oh, okay. Little John. Okay. Okay.
and Prince John was the lion, and Hiss the snake.
God, it's
And
been a long time, man.
oh yeah, I'm gonna send you the link. Uh,
Oh my
I've
God.
got
I'll
yeah.
watch
Oh,
it.
so
I'll watch
anyway,
it.
talk to me in an email. But to get kind of
Yeah.
back to generally what's happening, is that in the beginning of the movie, Robin Hood spots the carriage going through the woods that's got Prince John and all his riches. There's a whole bunch of rhinos that are carrying, like sticks, and it's got a giant treasure chest. And there's a scene where Little John's under that chest, and the rhinos can't see him for some reason. They're oblivious, and he's got a sword, and he's using the sword to drill a hole in the bottom of the chest, and opens up his shirt and takes all the coins in.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, but then there's a scene where Little John holds out his hand and says, "You can kiss the royal gems," and he's got 3 different rings, because they only have 3 fingers in cartoons. And Robin Hood kisses them all and takes all 3 gems and smiles, and they're in his mouth, you know. And I just remember the shape of those gems being unique and interesting, and it's a very small part of childhood, but I thought, oh, treasure.
Even a small part of childhood. It's funny how
Hmm.
even all these years later, you can point it back to that one scene
Hmm.
is what originally clicked in your mind that, okay, this is what I want to explore.
No, from there I had Legos with, the castle Legos. They were
Oh,
really
yeah.
cool. Yeah, swords and, gems and that kind of stuff. It wasn't really a big part of it. It's just that's the treasure. That's what you get.
Hey, and I remember those too little plastic gems with like one dot in them so you can just put it somewhere and
Hmm.
stuff.
Yep.
I, man, you're really dating me here.
Hmm.
Damn.
The early Legos, yes. And we'll be able to talk about this more on your panels over on your channel. And as much as I want to keep going, I'd really, we're going to have to schedule this for another thing because I got to get to the chess. I got to get these people on their way, and then they can catch you on your channel at 10 p.m. Eastern?
Yep. It's Central, 10 p.m. Central.
Central. Central. All right. Awesome. Thank you for joining us, Dog Pound.
Thank you
And
for
I
having
will
me.
see you in about an hour and 12 minutes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you all for joining us for that interview portion of the program. And now, let's play a quick 1-minute game of chess. And thank you all for being here. Okay, so chess. Let's make sure that we have the chess portion of the program lined up. Chrome chess. Chessage. Where is the chess? Give me the chess. This is the chess. Still trying to find the chess. There it is. Blink. Done. Okay. It's been a whole week since we played. Play a person of similar skill. Alright, here we go. Man, that was cool getting to talk with the Dog Pound. That was cool getting to know him. We gotta set up interviews with more cool people, like the Tom Kelly Show. And Mr. Sparks a lot. That would be fantastic. Okay, here we are. Make sure everyone could see me lose at chess. We'll move this over so it's a little bit straighter. And since we didn't get to see all the video, gonna kind of roll that. Here we go. Oh no, somebody's playing. Why did they do that? Who does that? No. This one. And this thing. And this thing. And I don't know. Losing time here. That one. And this thing. And we'll do that one. And then we go that way. And then we go this way. And then we go, I don't know what we're doing, because I don't know. And then we go this way. And then we go that way. For good reasons. Okay. Yes. Oh, I wanted to go that way. And this one. And then move your queen. Move your queen. Move your queen. Oh, you moved the queen. Well, who does that? Gotcha. And and, 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 and. Oh, I can't do that. I can't go there. Why? Who does that? No. Okay, we're going to go like this. And like this. He doesn't know what to do either. And like this. Oh, I'm out of time. No. No. Oh, dagnabbit, I ran out of time. Gotta go faster. So close, though. Let's see how I did. Analysis. All right, can you all see the analysis? Again, like I say every week, the bar on the side shows who's winning. So the more it's black, the more chance I have. Let's play. Okay, it looks like pretty textbook, pretty standard. That knight out there was a good idea. Ooh, that was a bad idea when he castled. I don't like to castle too often, but I do like to castle sometimes. Okay, so he's gaining, losing, gaining, lost. Okay, gaining, losing. He shouldn't have moved that queen out. Yep, there we go. So that was good. Good on my part. Oh, I missed that. Why did I miss that? Look at that. I could have taken the queen right there. I completely missed that. I could have taken that queen like 10 moves ago. Wow. I could have taken that queen right there and I didn't. How did I screw up so much? Gee whiz, look at that. But basically, I was winning from the point of... Well, basically when he moved that queen out. But then after he screwed up with that bishop. I'm a good chess player, I'm just not very quick. I did not have a plan. Shouldn't have done that. Should have moved the... Okay, that would have stopped. Okay, so yeah, then we could have kind of developed that side over there. Anyways, that was a fun game. I'm glad you were all able to join me. I'm glad you were all here for the interview. Pull your horse back. Giddy up. Yeehaw. I missed half of the YouTube. That's all right. It wasn't worth checking out that much of it. As long as you caught the Dog Pound show, and as long as you can go over to his channel and check out his show later. Wait, do the dogs attack? Yes, that was Chris. Chris knows how to do that. Okay, so I am so glad that you were all here to hang out and chat with the Dog Pound and make some jokes and learn about gems and play a little chess. And I hope we can do it next week and every week at 9 p.m. Eastern.